You can see behind me, Promenade is happening, and it is not a green screen. Let's get on with the show.
Ready? Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, I guess, and welcome to the Pentucket Promenade for 2018. It's great to see so many people out on a beautiful afternoon, and we have some really handsome couples waiting to come on out. So without any further ado, we're going to get going. So our first couple, come on out and get ready to go. Prom this year will be down at the Danversport Yacht Club at 6 o'clock tonight. So our promenade starts tonight with Connor Heilman and Tess Mulick. Next couple is Sammy Matthews and Matt Maloney. Next up, we have Ellison Seymour, Madison McSherry, and Tenning Seymour. Next up is Jess Pascoe and Morgan Holmes. Anna Grace Polcari and Pete D'Agostino. Here we have Vanessa Vivalecchia and Ryan Hogan. Next couple is Anna Dixon and Andre Provincial. Anna Powell, escorted by Jack Cloisy. Jess Colbert is escorted by Jake Messier. Sydney Lee, escorted by Xander Willis. Cara O'Friel, escorted by Ethan Cruz. Kristen Daly is escorted by Patrick Sullivan. Sarah Kern, escorted by Lucas Wallback. Chloe Binding, escorted by Jake Beeland. Next up is Emily Sties and Ryan Gallagher. Abby Kaufman, escorted by Connor Logan. Haley, escorted by Ben Rhodes. Siobhan O'Keefe, escorted by Noah Elias Guy. Thank you. Maddie Shute, escorted by JP Logidicy. Ali Brookhart, escorted by Max Gibbs. Abby Bazile, escorted by Henry McIntyre. Izzy Bouncy, escorted by Jake Dixon. Clara Dorr, escorted by Jack Queenan. Jackie Cloutier, escorted by Sam Sties. Amanda Drislane and Gus Flaherty. Sabrina Romano, escorted by Nick D'Alessandro. Liz Sutton, escorted by Aaron Zhu. Brianna Anderson, escorted by Tim Beach. Jess Galvin, escorted by Peter Lapata. Riley Roach is escorted by Emmett Hamilton. Nicole Robertson and Matt Zielinski. Vanessa Franco, escorted by Kieran Gavin. Haley Palermo, escorted by Skylar Smith. Olivia Doobie, escorted by Ben Jackson. Liza Russell is escorted by Michael Finnegan. Our next couple is Melina Democritou and Derek Scala. Emily McFarland, escorted by Jason Porter. Savannah Silva, escorted by Liam O'Neill. Jillian Wong, escorted by Cam Santos. Laurel Omasta, escorted by Brandon Harvey. Next up is Autumn West and Gabby Blake. Next up is Kayala Ott and Cam Hegarty. Sabrina Paulino, escorted by Justin Snow. Kaylee Knox, escorted by Matt Tinio. Jasmine Jamoy, escorted by Brian Yakabachi. Lily Meyer, escorted by Mario Capabianco. Next up is Lily Queenan, escorted by Zach Bogart. Maddie Mailhot, escorted by Matt White. Emma Milne, escorted by Robert Trim. Sydney Tremblay, escorted by Jacob Luke. Maggie Olson, escorted by Alex Satkis. Brissa DeSantos, escorted by Liam Murray. Morgan Messina, escorted by Min Backrack. Megan O'Neill, escorted by Jared McIntosh. Lily Majewski, escorted by Tommy Winningham. Lauren Ward, escorted by Liam Grenham. Alicia Ross, escorted by Graham Sampu. Belle Smith, escorted by Andrew Klazowski. Caroline Cloutier, escorted by Ethan Dorr. Julie Freitas, escorted by Colin Dow. Dana Della Polera, escorted by Liam McDonough. Rachel Drislane, escorted by Chris Capo. Bella Doyle, escorted by Nate McCarthy. Maddie Doyle, escorted by Brandon Wilbur. Angelica Hurley, escorted by Michael Armeo. Angelica Yakabachi, escorted by Jared Wright. Sarah Blaine, escorted by Joe Boyan. Kadrin Como, escorted by Kiefer Dalton. Sage Tedisco, escorted by Eddie Beard. Megan Rodriguez Cowell, escorted by Connor Malone. Maggie Nishin, escorted by Sam Molinarski. Abby Gobet, escorted by Nick Sheehan. Kelsey Shane is escorted by Justin Niziak. Haley Clemens, escorted by Nate Heiser. Maddie Coder, escorted by Andrew Buzzle. Fiona Hill, escorted by Jake Murray. Taylor Fitzpatrick, escorted by David Wilson. Annika Ellis, escorted by John Schwartz. Jada Costa, escorted by Tristram Lake. Zoe Vugaris, escorted by David Parachuk. The next couple is Caroline Fuller, escorted by Mark Lundy. Emma Carlton, escorted by Matt Cho. Our next couple is Sam Athanasopoulos and Maggie Flathers. Next up is Amelia O'Brien and Jack Draper. Next up is Brittany Taylor and Justin Flaherty. Jaden Scott Ryan, escorted by Chris Bauer. Michaela Elwell, escorted by Dylan Engelke. Abby Catola, escorted by Chucky Knowles. Samantha Ryan Wheeler, escorted by Nathan McGrail. Lydia Mann, escorted by Cam Ludwig. Mackenzie Rothwell, escorted by Colby Delano. Brooke Yema is escorted by Corey DeFusco. Sorry, lost my place there for a second. Next up is Kat Townsend and Kyle Murray. Ashley Thistlewood, escorted by Zach Wendt. Aaron Corby, escorted by Nick Diaz. Juliette Beliveau, escorted by Harrison Porter. Melanie Adams, escorted by Will Dixon. Isabel Mendoza, escorted by DJ Grand Mizan. Kristen Davies, escorted by Justin Floodman. Maddie Gatchell, escorted by Jonah Davies. Elise Linehan, escorted by Brian Martin. Gia Bataro, escorted by Gabe Mailhot. Nicole Amyoung, escorted by Tom Maracook. Jana McCoy, escorted by Kane Skibby. Delaney McFarlane, escorted by Andrew Valiante. Next up is Eliza Fahey and Sophie Blake. Kelly Atwood and Jordan Janae. Kylie Stewart, escorted by Mason Linger. Nicole McClung, escorted by Ethan Karneski. Michaela Lawless, escorted by Christian Glazier. Lauren Du Bois, escorted by John Davis. Christina Balea and Veronica Hart. Allison Turvo and Mac Mansfield Parisi. Kat Dodge and Liam Justison. Haley Darcy and Jacob Daniels. Emily Riley and Kevin Inger. Audra Foster and Noah Longo. Tia Zanardi and Trevor Blanchard. Kylie Bucco and Kenneth Drury. Janet Dickens and Jared Picciano. Fiona Plant and Lucas Ruskowski. Lindsay Procurat, escorted by Patrick Dillon. Colby Cameron, escorted by Mike McKenzie. Taylor Flynn, escorted by Joe Johnson. Natalie Rance and Thomas Shepard. Sophia Chirgotis and Anthony Accardi. Ali Croto, escorted by VZ Jackson. Megan Bean, escorted by Anthony Giampetro. Emily Miller, escorted by Jake Dickinson. Maddie Croto, escorted by Will Capola. So Dice's name isn't on the card, but we gotta acknowledge Dice, right? So here we have McKenna Shed, escorted by Nicholas Oliveri, and of course, Dice is our favorite friend. Our next couple is Mackenzie Markins, escorted by Adam Hunt. Grace Rushala, escorted by Michael Lynch. Audrey Thronson, escorted by Brendan Mira. Caitlin Grafton, escorted by Luca Miller. Liv Cross, escorted by Jack Mitchell. Mara Garies, escorted by Brett Pelletier. Ashley St. Louis, escorted by Josh O'Brien. Emily Freed, escorted by Stephen Armeo. Jenna Labadini, escorted by Luke Cole. Casey Snow, escorted by Miles Eason. Alyssa Matola, escorted by Matt Hersey. Emma Wilson, escorted by Daniels Latham. Tess Graham and Adam Greenbaum. Molly Forget, escorted by Ryan Smith. Kat Connor, escorted by Jason Young. Ivy Dajans, escorted by Marco Booley. Peyton Burns, escorted by Jake Baines. Colby Pratt is escorted by Danny O'Connor. Cassidy Brown, escorted by David Carries. Allison Jones, escorted by Stephen O'Connor. Julia Redding, escorted by Elijah Pham. Anna Parati, escorted by Kyle McCarthy. Kat Madden and Greg Spalding. Kaylee Enright and Greg Atkinson. Lucas, how do you say your name? Jada Finnemore, escorted by Lucas Rouleau. Emily Sensi, escorted by Eric Miller. Jessica Schultz, escorted by Peter McGovern. Caitlin Sullivan, escorted by Dylan Cobbett Brown. Olivia Fillion, escorted by Danny O'Terry. Emma Gatcombe, escorted by Ian Krakorian. Tiffany Coogan, escorted by Chris Proto. Valerie Heath, escorted by Connor Pregent. Katie Lasser, escorted by Tyler Manfra. Catherine Ray, escorted by Joe Callahan. Nicole Lung is escorted by Brendan Dickinson. Grace Handy, escorted by Matt Keeves. Brenna Noon, escorted by Max McDonough. Macy Cowell, escorted by Spencer Pacey. Jordan Gallant, escorted by Chris Harriman. Carly Higgins, escorted by Nick Cochran. Jordan Kingstad, escorted by Eddie Garcia. Aaron Gavin, escorted by Lucas McClintock. Hannah Belanger and Alessa Conte. Hannah Ketchke, escorted by Corey Sheffin. Haley Pierce and Zach Monaco. And our last couple of the evening. So a big round of applause here for Cassie Wright and Ryan Imperioso. Well done, everybody. Great job. Thanks again for everybody for coming out tonight. Again, our prom is down at the Danversport Yacht Club at 6 o'clock tonight. Everybody have a safe night.